22 tips to start off 2022. Let's go. What's up guys, MtgJedi here. If it's your first time on the channel watching this video, go ahead and click subscribe and the like button. Put a comment down below, tell me it's your first time here and what made you click on this video. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all the OGs, all the frequent flyers, as well as all the new viewers as well. To start off the new year, I wanted to make a video talking about my top 22 tips for Raid Shadow Legends, and this covers everything from progression in the early to mid game to even end game players who've been playing for a long time. So stick around. I'm certain you'll find something that either you didn't know or you needed a reminder about, and I'm very excited to share that with you guys in no particular order, just whatever order I wrote these down. I do account takeovers all the time, and when I'm on people's accounts, I still see players that do not have their gem mine unlocked. If you do not have your gem mine unlocked, just go spend gems and unlock it right now. If you don't have the gems to spend to unlock it right now, save them and unlock it. This is an unlimited resource of gems every single day. Every single day, okay? And so you're going to get 15 gems every single day, and that adds up to quite a lot over the whole time that you're playing this game. The other thing that you want to unlock with gems is your full market, because every month there are going to be 5 ancient shards in here, usually at the beginning of the month, but sometimes they drag out because you just don't see them. And you want access to this whole thing. So at some point, unlock all of these spots so that you have access to buying all of those things. The third thing you want to unlock with your gems is your sparring pit. If you have not seen the sparring pit video, I will try to link my most linked playlist at the end of this video, and this is the main way in which I rank up champions in the game. Okay, now in here right now, I'm specifically leveling my Lizardman Faction War teams all to 50, plus Genzen, because I already had Rosin leveled up. But typically, who I have in here are champions that are 4-star, like this, 4-star, and then have some amount of levels in them. I try to make them all the same. So let's say all of these guys are 4-star, and then they're all level 17, and then I'll level them all up so that I have 5-star chickens once those are all ranked up. Full breakdown in the video. Unlock all your spots. Don't waste the gems on upgrading. You will be well served to do that, okay? That was just one tip right there. Make sure you have all your gem unlocks available to you. Number 2, it took me over 2 years to find this out. You can click the plus button to restore energy. I know that there are some of you that just did not know this. You can also click the plus button to refill over here or here. This takes you into the shop, which you should literally never do. Make sure you're claiming this every day. This will take you to the gem shop, and that's just a bunch of shortcuts for doing things in the game, okay? Just a bunch of shortcuts for doing things in the game. I use this little plus button like back and forth all the time to fill up my energy for doing things. Basically, I load up the energy that I want to use to like run masteries. When you run out of your energy refills that you've saved, it will come off of your gems, which I need to start saving again. The next thing, tip number 3. Make sure that you are spending time to farm potions, okay? I recently farmed red and arcane potions, Force and Arcane. I need to get some more magic potions, and probably I need to farm 15 so I can get these lesser ones. and then Void and Spirit. I like to keep, at least enough to level up one legendary champion, if not more, so that that's ready to go. Okay, so excuse me. After a fusion is finished, the week after the fusion is done, in my opinion, is the best time to farm potions because everything's kind of calm in the game. Okay? Now, when you are in a dungeon, this is just like something that's just really helpful to me. You can click over here and it tells you how many of those that you have. So you can also click here. When you are in this screen, you can't see it anywhere. But if you back out, then you can click on this. You don't have to go all the way back to the home screen in order to see what potions that you have, okay? And that's just saved me a lot of time, just that little shortcut right there. Tip number 4. I know that this may or may not be a popular one, but save your resources for clan vs. clan. It's a good habit for a number of reasons. Number 1, you will get the progression rewards from clan vs. clan. And in addition to that, it's a good management of your resources to make sure that you can fully book a champion. Like my Arbiter is next on my list. I just got her on my account. I need to book her. She's one of the best champions in the game. And I'm going to wait to do that until clan vs. clan. But then I'm going to put all the books I want to put into her, which is all of them, at one time. Okay? You don't want to use 2 books on Arbiter right now. And then later use 3 books on Arbiter. Because what's going to happen is all your books are going to be spread out, and that's way less effective than actually fully booking champions or booking champions that only need certain things. Like, as an example, who would be a good example? Ugo would be a good example, okay? Ugo, you really want to book her A2. And it would be nice if you got the cooldowns on the A3, but not necessary. Over here, you could care less about the books on her A1. Who cares? It's all damage, and she's not doing damage for you. I did fully book her because I needed to do some books for Clan vs. Clan, which, that part is totally up to you whether you wanted to go that far. But you could just totally skip her A1 if you get all the books over here, okay? And some champions are like that, whereas Arbiter, you would want all of them in there, okay? Tip number 5. You must, in this game, in order to be successful, you must be persistent in your missions. I know there's a lot of you still stuck on your Arbiter missions from all the videos I've done, where I was telling you guys about what to do in the Arbiter missions. I have a whole bunch of videos. Maybe I should make an Arbiter missions playlist. I'm going to make a note of that. RB missions playlist. It's mostly scribbles, but I can probably read it once the video's over. But either way, whatever your missions are, just keep track of them and work towards them. Eventually you will get them. Eventually you'll get to that area in the arena. Eventually you'll get the Great Hall medal that you need. And obviously I've been hyper-focused on the Arbiter missions here because I need to now flesh out the rest of my Great Hall. So that's my next plan. So be persistent on your missions. Overcome whatever it is. Just keep working on it, okay? The next thing, tip number 6, is everyone's least favorite thing in the game, which is 3v3, okay? I don't know why it's your least favorite place to be. I think it's just because it takes a long time and it's difficult. But it is very worth your time to get these gold bars and to get these resources up here for getting into the top tiers. Okay, I'm going to buy my Drexstar fragment in another 9 minutes or whatever, because Drexstar is a great champion. I'm very excited to get him on this account and build him out. But you need to come in here and do your fights every day. even if you're losing them. Like, you can come in here and lose your fights every day and still get your gold bars at the end of the week. I don't recommend that because there are definitely easy fights if you put a little effort into building your 3v3 teams. And if you need help with that, let me know. I do 3v3 takeovers all the time. But just at least get your 5 fights in per day. At least. Number 7. Tip number 7. And this is the most ignored area of the game, in my opinion. And that is the clan quests. The clan quests is the most ignored area of the game. You can see I did 90 battles using multi-battle. I did 10 simultaneous debuffs in the Fire Knight. And I did finish in the top 3 positions in a tournament group, okay? And so that got me clan gold for this week, and I bought my Yannica fragments, okay? Also, the energy is great, and the accessories are great, okay? Once we get to level 13, I will be buying my epic book per week, or whatever the cooldown is. And then once we get up here in like a million years, I'll be buying that. I will try to be buying these regularly, okay? So make sure that you're doing your clan quests. My clan assigns them randomly. Most clans, people don't do these. So you could just go in here and do whatever ones you want. There are some easy ones, like sell artifacts, 5 million silver. You need to do that anyway. We'll cover that in a minute. Survive 49 turns on the Demon Lord. If you're already hitting Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare and you're getting to turn 50, that's an easy one. You just come in here and find ones that you can do reasonably quickly and just skip the other ones, right? Like craft 5 artifacts with accuracy substats. Easy, okay? Get 10 rare champions. Just take that when you're going to summon shards. Just whatever it is, find some clan quests, use that resource. It will be a huge benefit to you. Tip number 8. If you want to make your life easier in Raid Shadow Legends, come download RSL Helper. Download it. And then you can upgrade your gear super fast. You can just upgrade it super fast. If you don't do anything else with it, sick hits here. If you don't do anything else with it, just load it up, get your gear rolls faster, but also it will help you do auto battles in any area of the game. You can auto battles your faction wars, you can auto battles your leveling of champions or your tournaments or your masteries. It's wonderful. RSL Helper, download it. It will make your life much better. Tip number 9. In 2022, do more fusions. Do more fusions in 2022. There are a tremendous amount of fusions that are very, very good. Okay? Like Kreela, excellent fusion. Elgaius, S tier in Faction Wars. I mean, then you never use him again. But still very usable champion. Okay, Iron Brago was insane. Rule is going to be amazing. Versolf the Grim is great. Okay, and these are just some of them, right? We have the new one that we just got that I beat High Elves with just because of him. And that was Tatura Rhymehide. So do more fusions in raids. Save your resources so you can do them. And then those champions will reward you for the whole length of your account. I think my lights just flickered. That was interesting. Number 10. Do not be fooled and pull your shards in the middle of the week. Plarium has been doing these shard pull events for clan vs. clan in the middle of the week. But I still see players pulling their shards on random days. And that is not helpful, okay? Wait until the weekend. And on the weekend, you will have a summon rush or a champion chase tournament where you will, if you get nothing from your shards, you will get extra rewards, okay? you will get extra rewards just for waiting from weekend to weekend, okay? And in general, save your shards for a 2x event, okay? I didn't do that this weekend because I like to make shard videos for you guys. But, you know, most of the time you want to wait for the 2x events. Tip number 11. Make sure that you are hitting the appropriate clan boss, okay? If you can get the top chest on hard, then you should be in a clan that is defeating the hard boss. If you can get the top chest in whatever difficulty, like me, I can get the top chest in Ultra Nightmare. So I need to be in this clan that I'm in, Oath of Unity, so that we're taking down Ultra Nightmare, and we're actually taking down Nightmare and usually Brutal, all three of them every day, okay? The top clans in the game take down at least the first 3 bosses every day. So that should be your goal as well. That should be your goal as well. To get into the clan that is hitting the boss that you're hitting. If you're hitting Brutal, your clan should be focused on Brutal. And then once you move past Brutal to Nightmare, if your clan's not there, then switch clans. Okay, then switch clans. I'm going to skip ahead too while we're in the clan boss. Keep working on your clan boss team until you get to a 2-key Ultra Nightmare. A 2-key Ultra Nightmare. Once you hit a 2-key Ultra Nightmare, you're in the sweet spot, okay? Preferably 2-key Ultra Nightmare, 1-key Nightmare, so that you can get both of these every day, and that's where the majority of your good resources come from in the game. That's where I get most of my shards, that's where I get most of my books, that's where I get gems and gear every single day. Every single day. The next tip that I want to give you is not necessarily a tip in the game, okay? The majority of you that watch over here on YouTube do not come hang out on Twitch. So in 2022, go explore Twitch. If that's my channel, awesome. If it's somebody else's channel, also awesome. It's worth your time to figure out how to use Twitch. And once you do, you will be so grateful that you did. It's an entirely different experience interacting with the streamers live. I know me personally, I'm very interactive with chat. I try to answer everyone's questions as much as I can, and I try to help out as many players as I can all the time. So explore some Twitch. Tip number 13, forge stuff, okay? I'm saving a little bit of resources now in the forge, finally, because I was down to literally 0. I was down to literally 0 Magisteel in here. But the forge is one of the best ways you can get good gear in Raid Shadow Legends. Use your rank and rarity charms. I like to use them on Perception and Swift Parry, but you know, if you have Doom Tower gear, use your charms, get better gear. This one is okay, but it's probably a sell for me. I don't know. We'll hold on to it for now. I'm not cramped on gear. But forge stuff, preferably during clan versus clan. And, you know, if you use RSL Helper, it will auto-forge for you. You can even auto-forge all of this to sell all of these just for some extra silver. But I don't have enough of these components here that I'm willing to do that right now. But make sure you're using your forge. There are some of you who have thousands of items that you can forge in here and so many resources because you never forge anything. Make sure you do your forge once in a while, okay? Number 14, what in the heck should you spend gems on? So if I come and click here like my shortcut, in the gem shop, the majority of your gems should be spent on energy, okay? Now, you can also spend gems on, like XP banners, but like I feel like you get enough XP now these days that you don't really need these anymore. But tell me in the comments below if that's true for you or not. Like the arena refills are good, and as a content creator I find myself buying the shards a lot as well, but still the majority of my gems go towards energy, as should yours, okay? Please do not ever, for any reason, use your gems to buy silver. It is the biggest waste of money, or the biggest waste of gems in the game. Don't do it. You will regret it, okay? You will definitely regret it. Tip number 15. I can't tell you how many times I tell this to players. Anytime you think, my gear is terrible, immediately go spend energy in Dragon. And then, when you think you spent enough energy in Dragon, spend more energy in Dragon. Optimize your Dragon team. Continue to farm Dragon forever. Unless you're finishing in Platinum, then you don't need to farm Dragon anymore. But even then, you probably still farm Dragon, okay? Like, literally every single Dragon tournament, farm Dragon. When you have extra energy, you don't know what to do with it, farm Dragon. Because, this is the boss guide. Where's the, Dragon has the #1 best set in the game, and that's speed. Okay, but it also has accuracy, lifesteal, destroy, toxic, and stalwart. Avenging I never use, daze I never use, frost I never use. But speed is the best. It's the best. You just need it all the time for everyone. You need your champions to be faster. You need them to be able to do their things before the game does their things, or before the boss, or before the other team. Okay, farm more Dragon. It's the answer. And then even when you farm Dragon, you will be able to keep wonderful offset pieces. Can I find a quick example of a good offset piece? Fury's not in there. Daze? Sure. So you can have these nice pieces that are going to be great on people. Or what are these ones? Crit rate ones with speed and attack percentage. You know what I mean? So like you can use all of this gear. Resistance, double speed. Ooh, double flat HP. That's a rough roll here on this awesome other stats. But you can use the gear from the sets that you're not really invested in order to have this nice offset gear that you just use as broken sets. You know, you can see here right on Vlad, I have a taunting helmet and a cruel chest piece because those got me to the stats I was looking for at the time. Farm more Dragon. In fact, right now, while you're watching this video, just go load up like 3,000 energy and farm Dragon overnight because you need that gear. You need that gear. Next up, number 16, sell more gear. Okay, the more gear you farm, the more gear you will need to sell. Okay, that's the one that I just created. You can see here, if I scroll through, I have very little 5-star gear. I'm trying my best to not use 5-star gear and to only focus on 6-star gear. So I've been selling automatically all 5-star blue gear. The only exception is speed with speed. That's still keepable. I will probably find a champion to put these on 14 speed, okay? Every other 5-star blue piece I'm selling, all of them, except maybe Swift Parry as well. Okay, so there's a couple reasons why you would keep them. But sell more gear to make room for more gear and keep doing that over and over again. Regularly go through your gear and sell off the crap. You know, I have dedicated videos to that on the channel. That will be in the most linked playlist as well, I believe. If not, I have a separate gearing playlist. Check that out as well. Tip number 17. Level good gear. Level good gear. I was recently leveling... What was I recently leveling? Something in Stalwart. Here, let's just do like this. And then we will roll down to Stalwart. Can never find it. Okay, it was this one. Okay, look at this piece, right? I didn't need this piece for anyone at the time, but when I needed to do one of those daily missions of leveling up gear, I came and I found a piece that is really good. You know, my next one will probably be this one or this one. Those are all right. But anyway, yeah, that one's all right. That one's good. You know what I mean? So level good gear, okay? If when you're leveling gear, you hit like those flat stats that I was telling you about, like an HP here. If I level this and I hit this flat HP once or twice, I might as well just sell this unless I'm super like low on that specific type of gear. Okay, so level good gear pieces, and then they will stick around for a long time on your account. Tip number 18. How do you know what to do in the game when you log in? Plarium is going to alert you to the tournaments and events going on in the game. There's an Ice Golem tournament going on right now. I actually farmed some Ice Golem because I want resistance gear. It was the double resistance event for Ice Golem, okay? That also did help me out with some other things as well. If there's champion training, level up your champions, okay? I worked really hard to level up my champions. I leveled up a lot of champions, actually. But I will save, like, so when I'm done with the champion training now, I will save up my champions that I need to level up until the next champion training, okay? So whatever tournaments and events are going on in the game, use that to help you figure out what you want to do, right? Wait until the artifact enhancement to level up your artifacts. That way you get these resources. Wait to farm your dungeons, your dragon dungeon, until there's a dungeon divers. Okay, maybe I should do that today. So use those in-game to help you know where to spend your energy. Okay? And when in doubt, farm dragon. Tip number 19. Please, in 2022, fill out your faction guardians, okay? Yes, is it annoying to have all the rares in your vault? A little bit. But then that will help you in every area of the game where you use them. Faction Wars, Doom Tower, wherever the case might be, okay? Your clan boss team if it has rares in it. And then the epics is where you're going to get the majority of help. And you probably don't have very many legendary duplicates. I have 2 War Mothers and 2 Shiramanis. That's it. That's all my duplicates. As for legendaries. But the epics, you can see, I have all of the epics filled out, and that's the majority of the champions that we're going to use in the game are epics. So fill out your faction guardians, save those champions. Anytime you pull shards, see what you can fill in, and then hold on to those. Okay, that will help you. We already talked about 2 keying Ultra Nightmare. Tip number 21 is about Arena. Now, recently, I have got my Arena team situated so that I'm in a pretty good place. I can come in here to the majority of teams, and I can just hit auto now, and I'm going to just kill them. But it took me a long time to get here. Like, I don't know how much you guys know about my struggles in Arena, but I was at about a 50% win rate in order to maintain Gold 4, and then in addition to that, in order to complete the missions for Arbiter. So, be patient and use your Arena refreshes, okay? Be patient. Use your Arena refreshes because there are plenty of winnable fights. Okay, plenty of winnable fights, and we would have won this one already if Sylar hadn't hit those stun set stuns multiple times. But we still got this, I believe. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so be patient. If you can't beat any of these teams, use the refresh button. Then wait until it's refreshed again. You will find another page with winnable fights. It's not this page, right? All these fights are hard for most people. But there will be... Look, here, I'll find one. Okay, so look here. We have this. This is a winnable fight for the majority of teams. This is a free win. Okay, so you can use the refresh button. I would prefer to not use gems very often until your final push for Arbiter, when you need a lot of fights to get those Great Hall medals. But there are just so many easy wins available to you. You just have to be patient. Like, go do whatever you're going to do in your day, then come back, and when you open the game, go to the arena, hit refresh. And then do that over and over again until you can find the fights that you can win. Okay? So be patient in arena. And the very last tip for 2022 is do the things in the game that you enjoy. Okay? Would it be great if you do all the things every day? Yes. Every day I do all my dailies. I do all my advanced quests every day. Hardly ever do I skip any of these. Hardly ever. I try to do these every single day. But if you really are not having fun doing one of these things, don't do it. This is a game that we play for fun in our free time, and the whole reason we play it is for enjoyment. Do the things in the game that you enjoy. For me, I love gearing champions, so my silver is usually very low because I like messing with the gear on champions and optimizing teams and trying new builds. That's what I love to do in the game. Okay, I also love doing account takeovers and helping out the other players with their accounts and progression. I'm going to go live here as soon as I'm done recording this video on Twitch, but this is not going to be... I'm recording it the day before, so this is going to go live tomorrow. I was live on Twitch the day before, but for me, it's today. Anyway, too much information. But I help people out all the time, on and off stream, and so if you need help, let me know. That's something that I really enjoy, is helping players in this game. Do what you enjoy, figure out what that is for you, and then do that. You know what I mean? If you're not enjoying, if there are things that are not fun to you, then skip them. Or just do it anyway because you're going to get rewards for doing it in the game. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's a game meant for you to enjoy it. Tell me in the comments below which tip was your favorite. Tell me some other tips that you'd like me to include in future videos to help other players out. And I know this was a little bit of a long one today, so for those of you sticking around all the way till the end, let me know in the comments below so I can personally thank you for watching the entire video. We'll see you guys in the next one. I got another insane video planned for tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on those notifications so that you know as soon as I upload a video. Thank you for watching. Man, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to what we can accomplish together in 2022.